Um, It is currently 7 a.m. in Charlotte, North Carolina. We just drove from Columbia, South Carolina. It was about an hour and a half drive. It is the 1st of January. We have a flight to Toronto, Canada today. It's my first time in Toronto. There we'll have a 9-hour layover. And you already know we're not going to be staying in the airport for 9 hours. Today is a 2-hour flight. It's a pretty easy flight. Other than my bag getting checked after security, that was the easiest security check that I've ever been through. It was actually probably like a couple minutes long. Funny because last time I was here at Charlotte, it took like at least 30 minutes to get through security. So they're definitely improving for sure. Temperature in Toronto is supposed to be like 30 degrees Fahrenheit high. So I have to prepare myself for cold. Toronto isn't our final destination, so I am going to keep it a surprise to y'all where we're going after. And it's not in the US, that's for sure. Quick little flight to Canada. Here we go.
PW on board our flight to Toronto. We're also pleased to be of service in English and in French. We'd like to extend
one of them ones.
I did it for my granny. Back when we couldn't buy pizza cause we were down to pennies. Feel like we go back a century, run to the store for centuries. Then bring it back to your brother, man, we had to respect it. He was wavy doing mixtapes out of your basement. He let us hit on occasion for entertainment. Didn't even leave us at the house and go out on a mission. We probably would've got in less trouble just going with him. Feel like I never say much, but man, that's a lot to know. Feel like the difference between us really starting to show. I'm looking at their first week numbers like, what are those? I mean, boys not even coming close.
We are in Toronto now. Alright, we just got through customs and now we're gonna go outside. When we landed, it was really snowy outside, so I'm kind of scared how cold it's gonna be, but we'll see. That also had to have been one of the easiest customs I've ever been through. And maybe it's because Canada, you know, it's like not like too far from the US, but yeah, they made it really easy today. So yeah, I was supposed to give them my boarding pass and scan my boarding pass and give them my passport. But for some reason, I guess I accidentally didn't scan my boarding pass. So like after we boarded, we were supposed to leave actually early departure, but they were looking for this person that apparently was supposed to be on the plane but wasn't, but they couldn't find him. Turns out that was me. And why are you not focusing? No, it turns out that person was me. So we were delayed by 10-20 minutes just because they didn't know I was even on the plane. I didn't scan my boarding pass. So long story short, I delayed the whole flight, which is great. But we did get here actually 30 minutes early, which is cool. They took some time off the flight, so I'm happy for that. I'm gonna go into the city now and see what I could do. I want to get some pho food, Vietnamese food, because it's cold outside and I think it is soup type of weather. On the train now. We're gonna be dropping my bag, my carry-on bag, off at some like storage spot, and then we're gonna head out there. That tower is impressive. Guys, it is actually so freezing here. Oh my god. I think the temperature currently is about 29 right now, which it never gets down to that in Las Vegas, ever. Guys, I walk like 2 blocks and I'm already like freezing. This is by far the coldest place that I'm going on this whole trip, so that's the good thing about this, but I'm trying to figure out a way to get around right now. I don't know if walking is the best way. Thank God for the jacket that I have right now. This thing is literally a sleeping bag. I think it's pretty cool that everything here is in English and also in French, like all the street signs and stuff. That is a sick building. So I decided to walk to the pho place instead of take the public transit because I want to like get a feeling of what it's like in downtown Toronto. So far, really cool shops, really cool apartment buildings. They're like, I guess you kind of feel like you're out of the country from like US, but it also kind of feels like you could be in New York too. So I don't know. So far, good experience. That soup really hit the spot. That was only $11 too. That was in the Chinatown, which honestly was pretty cool so far. I'm enjoying the city. I just stopped at a Starbucks just now, close to downtown or close to where I just was for the restaurant that I just came from. I think I only have like 4 hours left in the city, so I think I'm just gonna keep walking around, see what I can find. I do want to get a good picture of the CN Tower because that thing is massive. But yeah, I'm just walking around for now and seeing what I run into. I didn't know if I already told you guys, but I'm really only here for just a layover. The layover might be 9 hours, but I am here for a layover. So I'm trying to make the best out of it. Guys, check this shit out. The closer I get to it, the trippier it gets. It's like, it's just so huge. I just got news that my flight was delayed by an hour, so that's another hour in the city. My best friend Ahmed just told me that there's an OVO store here. If y'all don't know, that's October's very own, the Strix brand. So I'm actually going to it right now and I'm actually so excited. I had no idea it existed. This whole square, there's no one here. It's so crazy. There's just like skyscrapers everywhere, like. Look what I got at the OVO store. Honestly, the coolest hat in there, and it ended up being the last one that they had. So I kind of got lucky with that. So it kind of just makes it more special that it was the last one in there. But as of now, we're just sitting in the lobby of a Sheraton just to pass the time away, charge my phone up. We're gonna be leaving the city soon to go back to the airport because we've pretty much done a good amount of stuff today. And I'm tired of walking, and especially walking in the 30-degree weather. So yeah, just recharging right now, my body and the phone, and we'll be on the way. The cold just never stops, does it? It's time to leave the city and pick up our bags and take the train to the airport. My honest opinion about Toronto is that I would definitely come back here, but not in the winter time again. This was like kind of ridiculous how cold it was, but definitely in the summer.